Okay, well, we'll go ahead and sorry, we'll go ahead and start. Just let me share my screen and then, sorry, and then we will get going. Share. Okay. So Glenn, can you just give me a thumbs up if you can see the presentation there? Excellent. Well, welcome to Surviving the Holidays. I'm so happy to have you here and to join me here. I'm looking forward to sharing lots of recipes, lots of craft and gift ideas, along with some great diffuser recipes and spray recipes to have your home smelling and looking and tasting just like Christmas. So I'd love you to share in the chat section below where you're joining us from. And if you have any questions along the way, just ask in the chat section and I'll endeavour to answer them at the end of the, or along the way or at the end. So now that we found out where we're from, so thank you to those people who've joined. Sorry, just checking there was no one else to let in. Let me just give you a quick disclaimer. I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. I'm not diagnosing or making any claims during or in relation to this class. I've just fallen head over heels in love with essential oils and I enjoy sharing them and my experiences with others. I simply feel we all need some oils in our lives. So the information shared in this class, it's not intended to treat, cure or diagnose any illness, nor is it meant to replace any professional medical attention or advice. Any advice or testimonies provided are all based on the use of the Young Living brand of essential oils specifically. So the use and application of this information is done solely at your own risk. The statements made are not evaluated by the TDA or the Food and Drug Association of the USA, and the products are recommended are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure or prevent any disease, as said. So let's get going. So what are essential oils? If you've ever enjoyed the scent of a rose, you've experienced the aromatic qualities of essential oils. These naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds are found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plants. And they can be both beautifully and powerfully fragrant. And essential oils give plants their distinctive smells, and they protect the plants and they play a vital role in plant pollination. So in addition to their intrinsic factors, and benefits to plants and being beautifully fragrant to people, essential oils have long been used for food preparation, beauty treatment and healthcare practices. So in a nutshell, essential oils are naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds. They're found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers and other parts of the plant. They protect plants against environmental threats and provide beneficial properties. They're highly concentrated when distilled for purity, potency, and efficacy. And they've been used historically for food preparation, beauty treatment, and healthcare practices. So what type of scent are you often drawn to? Is it citrus, grasses, florals, mints, or trees? Just type that into the chat box. So why do we use essential oils? Well, essential oils have been used for thousands of years. And when you choose Young Living oils, you're choosing essential oils that have been gently and carefully distilled from plants that have been patiently harvested at the perfect moment by experienced growers from around the world for ideal extract, composition, and efficacy. So experienced essential oil users will immediately recognise the superior quality standard for naturally safe, purely effective essential oils. We use essential oils to provide health-conscious individuals with a safe and natural alternative. They're used for a wide range of emotional and physical wellness applications, and they have few, if any, undesirable side effects when the therapeutic grade essential oils are used as directed. So that means when you're using a really high quality oil and you are using it at the recommended dosage, then very rarely are there any side effects. And when I said using the correct dosage, 1 drop is all that's needed to achieve a powerful benefit. So they're very potent, as I said, very concentrated. So a little goes a really long way, and should always start off slow and then build up as you become used to them and as you find that your body is fine with them. So another question, how many drops do you think are in one 15 ml bottle of essential oil? I'll give you a minute to pop in an answer. So one 15 ml bottle, so that's this size bottle. Whoops. How many drops do you think are in there? Let me just see. Oh. Sorry, I just had someone say that the slides are not changing. Let me just see if that's worked now. Hopefully they'll change now. So how many drops? Whoops, and we've just gone on to another page. How many drops are there? Well, in that one 15 ml bottle, there are between 250 and 300 drops. Isn't that amazing? So when you consider how little you need, so you might only be using 1 or 2 drops at a time. So when you consider that, a bottle goes a long, long way. We just had someone say, I see why I use essential oils. Exactly. You don't need many of them at all. So the general use of essential oils. So essential oils are great for everyday use. They're not things you just put away and only bring out occasionally. They're things that we can incorporate into our lives every day. You can experience the many benefits of essential oils by using them to support overall health. And here are just 3 ways to use them. So aromatic. So I'm not sure if you can see, I've got my diffuser going over here. So aromatic is when essential oils are diffused or inhaled, and they can be very stimulating, calming, or soothing. And diffusing essential oils can also be used to cleanse and purify the air. So it just gives a really fresh, uplifting aroma to the environment that you're in. So another way is using them topically, so applying them on your skin. Essential oils can be safely applied for massage or topical therapy. Their chemical structure enables them to pass through the skin for an immediate systemic response. So they go into your skin, through the skin, and within, I think it's something like 20 minutes, they've reached every single and the third way is internal. And certain essential oils have a rich culinary history and can also be used as dietary supplements for targeted wellness. So which way have you or would you use essential oils the most? I know for me there's 2 ways. I love diffusing them and I also apply them. And I do use them in cooking, so I think I've got all 3 bases covered. So I'd love to hear how you love using them. Diffuser, yeah, that's a really good way, because that's another way too, it gets directly into our body, because the olfactory system is connected directly to the limbic part of the brain, And that's where you get your immediate response when you smell something. So when you smell an apple pie, you might think, oh, that reminds me of my grandmother's apple pie. It's that memory response. Oh, we've got another one who says that they put them on their pet. It helps settle her down. They're great for that. Oh, we'll just let someone else in. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. Hi. Oh, she's still connecting to audio. We'll just wait for Lisa to get. There we go. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, so there are 3 ways that we use them. Now, today we're going to look at holiday recipes and do-it-yourself gifts and crafts. And Christmas is a season of many joys, much laughter and beautiful moments. And it's a time when some of our best memories are made. And it is, as has so often been said, the most wonderful time of the year. But Christmas can also be pretty hectic, especially in 2 key areas. It's finding and buying the right gift, what seems like hundreds on your big shopping list, and planning and preparing the right foods for what seems like thousands at your big get-together. Plus, wouldn't it be great to add a bit of spice, a smidge of creativity, and a dash of out of the ordinary into both gift giving and feast preparing this year? And the answer lies in these cute little bottles on your shelves, the essential oils. So in this class, we'll be talking about how you can use essential oils to make do-it-yourself gifts, to jazz up some classic holiday recipes, and create some truly amazing treats to serve at holiday gatherings. So which topic are you most excited to learn about? Pop it in the chat box. We're going to start off with the cooking with essential oils. So for many of us, when we think of the Christmas season, the first thing that comes to mind are the wonderful aromas all around us and the memories they invoke. So yes, cooking seems to be a popular choice. Okay. So the smell of pine cones or a fresh cut tree or scented candles, the gingerbread cooking in the oven, cloves and cinnamon. Our sense of smell is the gateway to memories of time spent with family. And depending on where you are, it might be around the kitchen table, around a fire. You might have been travelling to the homes of loved ones or worshipping in a candlelight service or talking and laughing during the Christmas feast. And using essential oils in your holiday cooking is a great way to add flavour to your existing recipes and a fun way to create new recipes too. So here's some tricks and tips to get you started. So there's a list here that are excellent choices for cooking and can add great flavours to a wide variety of recipes. And these are just some of the oils in the culinary range that have been approved to be safe to be consumed. So anytime during this, if you want to take a screenshot of anything, just go ahead. So this is a list, as I said, there's something like 37 oils in the culinary range. So this is just a few of them. And just take note of these essential oil substitution guidelines. So 1 drop of citrus oil can substitute for 1 teaspoon of citrus zest. For your minty oils like peppermint or spearmint, you can substitute 1 drop for 1 teaspoon of dried mint leaves or 1 teaspoon of fresh mint leaves. 1 drop of spice oil for 1 to 2 tablespoons of dried spice or herbs, and 1 drop of oil for 1 to 2 teaspoons of fresh spice. And for your hot and spicy recipes, or recipes calling for less than a teaspoon of herb, start with a toothpick. So get a toothpick, dip it into the oil, and then stir that into your mixture. And then taste it and add more if you need it. But that's one way to avoid accidentally tipping too much in. The main thing to remember, as I just said, is to start low, taste, and add more as desired. We're all different, so there's no one size fits all. We all have our own tastes. So just be guided by your taste, but start small. So how many of your recipes, favourite recipes, do you think could use a bit of a flavour boost? Well, first one here, so as I said, you're happy to take screenshots, but after the class tonight, all of the recipes that I go through here will be available on my website. So you can just go to www.essentialwellnessandlifestyle.com, click on essential oils and then recipes, and there you'll find all of the recipes that we go through tonight. But as I said, you're happy to take screenshots if you'd like to. Oh, we've got Glenn saying that he absolutely loves the peppermint chocolate brownies that we make and adding lemon to his tea of a day. So, to state the obvious, Christmas is a great time to get together with family and friends. And of course, many of those get-togethers involve in sharing a meal. And a meal that quite often includes a traditional turkey and dinner with all the trimmings. So the turkey dinner's been done a million times, so it's easy to get in a rut. But using essential oils to prepare your Christmas turkey is an easy way to put a new spin on a traditional favourite. Just use this recipe for turkey baste and you're on your way to a holiday hit. The next one is a holiday ham. And for some, Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, is the prime meal for turkey. So a holiday ham takes centre stage during Christmas. And of course, many choose to serve both. There's so many wonderful ways to prepare and serve up a great ham, but a beautiful honey glazed ham is always a crowd pleaser. And this simple recipe is easy to make and tastes so great, you'll be asked to make it more often than just once a year. So do you prefer your ham with the bone in or without the bone? I'm a bone in girl. I love the ham on the bone. Our next recipe is rosemary potatoes. So what Christmas dinner would be the same without the classic favourite mashed potatoes? Here's a new way to give the king of side dishes a little twist. These simple rosemary mashed potatoes will provide a tasteful complement to your Christmas dinner. And of course, you can serve them all year round with your favourite dinner. Do you prefer potatoes mashed or roasted? I have to say I'm a roasted potato person. So these are really good, but I do prefer my potatoes roasted. So as a bonus, and this one doesn't have essential oils in it, but this is just such a good recipe, a fail-safe recipe to have perfectly crisp and crunchy and delicious roasted potatoes every single time. One of my favourites, peppermint chocolate sauce and hot chocolate. And I know in Australia it's really hot, so we probably don't have hot chocolate much at Christmas, but it's so good. And who doesn't love a great chocolate sauce? And this sauce can be used to drizzle over desserts such as waffles or pavlova or stewed fruits and so much more. It's also great to use as the base for the drinks like the hot chocolate you see here, or it can also be used to make iced chocolate. So simply pour some of the sauce into a chilled for iced chocolate, pour it into a chilled glass, 2/3 fill the glass with cold milk, and then just mix it lightly because the swirls of chocolate look and taste really great. And then you can just add a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top and you've got a perfect iced chocolate. You could also use it as the base for a chocolate martini. Just again, swirl your glass with your chocolate sauce, add some Baileys, chocolate liqueur and vodka, and then shave some chocolate on top and it's ready to go. It's a really good sauce, that one. Oh, and these are the peppermint chocolate brownies that Glenn absolutely loves. And this recipe is it's adapted from a recipe by Baker and Cook in Singapore. And it's became a family favourite of ours. And since we've been adding the peppermint into it, it's even more of a favourite. So it's got to be the best recipe for gooey chocolate brownies ever. The peppermint in it really adds to the recipe. And This is also great with the berries and the almonds on top as well. And it just adds a bit of colour and taste and texture. And it makes it look a bit more Christmassy too. So it's another great recipe. White chopped mint candy cane bark. Beautiful. Another peppermint addition, which is always great. And this is one that the kids love as well. And you can do it with milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever your, whichever one you like. It's also a great one to break up in pieces, wrap up in some clear cellophane, and you can give it away as gifts. So yeah, just use whichever chocolate that you prefer. Homemade chocolate is great, isn't it, Lisa? Love it. Any chocolate's good, but yeah, homemade's always good. Now, hands up if trifle was a staple, was a staple dessert on your Christmas table growing up. My mum used to make a pretty good trifle, but this one here is definitely going on the menu at our place this year. Not only does it sound fresh and delicious, but it also looks really pretty. And ours will definitely be with homemade custard, because nothing beats a good homemade custard. So again, if you want to take a shot, or the recipe, as I said, will be on the website. And the next one, pavlova, is another family favourite here. And again, this looks and sounds delicious. So the frankincense, cinnamon bark and ginger culinary oils add a warm festive flavour to the spiced cream. It sounds delicious. And here's a few tips I've come across for making meringues. So it's better to make them on a dry day, which in Australia around Christmas time can be pretty hard sometimes, especially up here in Queensland. And they need to be in a very clean and dry bowl. And it's better to use eggs that are a little older, and they have to be at room temperature. So get them out a couple of hours before you're going to use them, or even leave them out overnight. And don't overbeat them. So a low temperature oven is used for drying out the meringue rather than baking them. And tip, leave the pavlova, cook it the day before, leave the pavlova in the oven after turning it off to completely cool, and that just helps stop them crack. Spiced pudding with nutmeg. So this is a good one. You could create some happy memories with this delightful chocolate and cherry Christmas pudding. Your family and friends will love these delicious festive puddings. And the nutmeg essential oil gives the puddings a sweet and nutty flavour. And it's you can use gluten-free flour in this to make it a gluten-free dessert, and it works out really well, as you can't really tell the difference. I like to use, in Australia, we get White Wings gluten-free flour, and whenever I make anything with that, you just really cannot tell the difference between using normal flour and using gluten-free. So another good tip there. Oh, and another chocolate sauce. So you've got 2 chocolate sauces to choose from. Now, pavlova is an iconic dessert in Australia and New Zealand. It's a bit of an argument as to who created it and who it belongs to, but us Aussies will take it. It was created in the 1920s for the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova, must be, mental blank, who toured both countries in 1926, and it has been loved ever since. And this one is such an Australian Christmas tropical dessert. So the tangerine oil adds a lovely citrus burst of flavour to the cream and goes great with the fruit. If you press for time, you can buy your pavlova bases and just make the tangerine cream by adding fresh fruit. But homemade bases are so much better. And you can use any fruit you like for topping the pavlovas. The tangerine pieces, along with the other fruit, goes great with the tangerine oil infused in the whipped cream topping. You can also use Greek-style yogurt in place of the whipped cream for a low-fat option. And remember the pavlova tips from before? Make them the day before, very clean and dry bowl, eggs that are a little older and at room temperature, and don't overbeat them, and cook it the day before, leave it in the oven with the oven turned off, and you'll get a perfect pavlova. Now here's one that's a bit more healthy. We've had quite a few desserty and a bit special ones. So this salad with lemon and rosemary vinaigrette is a recipe from Young Living, and it's a perfect summer Christmas salad to serve. It's great as a light meal or a share plate at barbecues or dinner parties. And the lemon and rosemary vinaigrette brings out all the flavours in the salad. So tip, the rosemary dressing makes more than enough for this salad. So keep the rest in a screw top jar or an airtight container in the fridge for up to 5 days. Just shake it really well before serving. And if you have more guests, just add more salad greens, beetroot and feta. And I like using a mixture of mixed leaf salad, spinach and rocket. And this is also amazing. It's got the Ningxia red wolfberries in it, which are amazing. And I'll talk about them after. And again, we spoke about the toothpick method before. So remember, just get a toothpick, dip it into your bottle, swirl it around a little with coat to oil, and then swirl the toothpick into the olive oil. Gently stir it to incorporate the oil, and then taste and repeat it if you need more in there. But the toothpick way of using the oils in, especially in something like this, is the best way to go. Then you're not going to over flavour it. And you can also buy pre-cooked beetroot and slice that to save time if you rushed for time. And you could also try adding some cooked chicken or cooked prawns to this salad to make it a main dish. And you can also add some of your whatever favourite chopped veggies you like as well, capsicum, cucumbers, tomato and zucchini. So that recipe there is a really good base that you can change and adjust to suit your tastes and the number of people you've got. Yeah, we're back to desserts. I have to say, I do like my chocolate sweets, especially at Christmas time. And this is another family favourite of ours, the Swiss chocolate mousse. And, you know, who doesn't love a good chocolate mousse? And this one has Toblerone chocolate added to it. And it just brings it to a whole new level of taste and texture. And then adding either or both of the peppermint and orange oil, it just elevates it again. And it's so quick and easy to do. And it can also be made a day ahead. So if you've got some, people coming the next day, put it in your glasses or your bowls in the fridge, dessert's done. Just grate some chocolate over the top. It's really good with some berries, strawberries or mixed berries, and a little bit of cream if you want. If not, it's good without. And what's the holiday season without some gingerbread cookies? So have a little fun baking and decorating the cookies. This recipe gives a little spice to an old favourite. A tip for working with a gingerbread dough, especially in the heat, is if the dough feels too soft at any stage, just put it back in the fridge for a few minutes before continuing. It's no use trying to roll it out if it's soft and hot. So pop it back in your fridge and just let it cool down again for a few minutes. If you've got any dough left over and you don't want to cook anymore, just double wrap it in Glad wrap and then in a Ziploc bag, and it'll stay for 2 months in your freezer. So then if you've got people all over, just get it out to thaw, roll it out, and you've got cookies in already prepared. So it's a really good one to make a double batch and freeze it. And if you like chocolate gingerbread cookies, simply reduce the flour to 2 1/3 cups and add 1/3 cup of sifted cocoa powder. Yeah, I think, Lisa, we're the same, aren't we? You eat too much chocolate and too much sugar, and that's it. But yeah, once a year you have to splurge on a couple of things. No, this is a great one for entertaining. So making up your own ice cubes and adding in some essential oils. So if you want to get creative in the kitchen, and kids are really good at helping with this too, and play with flavours and styling and feel fancy. So dress up your drinks with ice cubes infused with essential oils. So imagine those in your gin or in a punch or in anything. So you can use a mix of herbs and fruit, and you get ice cubes that taste nice and they look even nicer. Like, look how pretty they look. As they melt, they add a subtle flavour to whatever your beverage is, and they make a gorgeous statement with very little effort. And then that little something extra every party or snack time needs. I'm glad that you love the chocolates. Now, so you can adjust the quantities of the oils in these do-it-yourself ice cubes to whatever suits your taste. So if you've got the time, you can achieve a crystal clear ice cube, which is perfect for showing off all the fruits and herbs inside. And the way to do that is you bring distilled water to the boil, let it sit for 30 minutes, bring it to the boil again, let it cool down, and then pour it into an ice cube tray. And the boiling helps get rid of some of the impurities and the air bubbles, and it helps to give you clear ice, which would look really pretty in all your drinks. So now you've got that, you can come up with some amazing, delectable ice cubes. So here's some suggestions. The lemon lime ice cubes. Do you know anyone who can resist the sharp, bright taste of lemon and lime? I know I can't. I absolutely love lemon and lime. So that's why these ice cubes, with their thirst quenching flavour, are a hit at get-togethers. So you can have lavender peach ice cubes. So if tea time isn't a habit in your home, it should be. Who doesn't love a scrumptious snack around 2 p.m? So whip up some mini sandwiches, grab your favourite cookies, fill up a pitcher with your favourite iced tea or lemonade, and these gorgeous ice cubes. They'll add an elegant touch of lavender and lots of luscious peach, and any old afternoon will become the highlight of your week. Raspberry and rosemary, really good combination. So why can't every sweltering day come with an icy blue pool to jump into? No fuss, here's the next best thing. The next time the temperatures soar, grab some raspberries and rosemary, and bonus points if they come from your garden, and make these ice cubes. Just a little herby with a dash of sweet, and this mouth-watering ice will turn any punch or juice into a staple. Grapefruit ice cubes. The next time you throw a backyard bash or porch party, invite grapefruit to the mix. Tart, sweet, and always inviting, these ice cubes are just the trick to jazzing up any ginger ale or seltzer. As guests hang around and chat, soaking in the good company and the pleasant weather, the one thing they won't forget at the end of the night is these beautiful, delectable grapefruit-infused cubes. Blackberry basil ice cubes. I had a friend post today that she picked some basil out in her garden, blackberries from her garden. So I'll have to send her this, an idea of what to do with them. So take your next party from simple and nice to sophisticated and cool with one thing, fancy drinks. When guests see mocktails and drinks waiting for them, dressed up with blackberry and basil ice cubes, they'll be so glad they got an invite to such a fancy party. Don't forget a swinging playlist and some mood lighting just for good measure. And the last one, orange mint ice cubes. The only thing to make an exquisite meal better is to follow with a decadent dessert. After you've dined, add these citrusy minty ice cubes to sparkling water and pair it with a chocolate treat, just in case you didn't have enough chocolate already. Okay, so that's the end of our cooking ones. We're going to move on to some gifts, and Christmas is the perfect time to create gifts. You can use these gifts for all your neighbours, teachers, work colleagues, secret Santas, family, anyone. The first one, this is really delicious, holiday honey. So Thieves Essential Oils, a powerful combination of clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary essential oils. And imagine how good that would all taste in honey. You could use it in sauces, vinaigrettes, in stir fries, yum. There's a link on the recipe in the website to some jars honey swirlers and wooden spoons that you could use for this gift. So you can buy some nice jars, make up your holiday honey, attach a little wooden swirler, honey swirler or a wooden spoon, and you've got a really nice gift to give to someone. You could also check if there are any local honey producers in your area. We're lucky here, and literally 3 or 4 streets over, we have a guy who has his own beehives in his yard, and it has the most amazing local honey. And it's always good to support your local businesses as well. So check out if there's any in your areas. Joyful sugar scrub. So what a great gift idea, a teacher or a work colleague. At the end of a busy year, they may need some pampering, and gifts are always more special when they've been made especially for them. A lovely wooden spoon again added to the gift to make it easier to get the scrub out, and you've got the perfect gift idea. And so I've got links on the website for again for the jars that you could use for this and the wooden spoon suggestions. And here's a different recipe for here's another recipe for a different sugar scrub, and it uses cane and dark brown sugar. And sugar scrubs using the dark brown sugar are more emollient for the skin due to the molasses in the dark brown sugar, as well as just being the nature of the sugar. So you can get half a cup of cane sugar, half a cup of dark brown sugar, half to 3/4 of a cup of jojoba oil, 1/8 of a teaspoon of coffee CO2 extract, 14 drops of black pepper essential oil, 10 drops of cardamom essential oil. And you just combine the sugars in a bowl, measure your jojoba and add your oils, and stir it with a stainless steel fork or spoon. Pour it over the sugars until it's well combined, and then just keep it in a nice glass jar. And again, label it with the name, and you've got another perfect gift ready to give someone. A salt bowl. We have one of these in our bathrooms, and they're just great. So all that is a wooden bowl. Get some Himalayan pink salt and whatever drops of essential oils that you like, and you just put them in with a little wooden spoon, stir it round, and every day just give it a little bit of stir, and it refreshes the aroma. And then when you need to, every few days, you just add some more oils. And it's really good because you can continually change the aroma that you've got in your bathroom. So for Christmas, I love the Christmas spirit, or myrrh, or peppermint and tangerine. So you can be really creative. Whatever reminds you of Christmas will be perfect. And if you're giving this as a gift, simply add the salts to the bowl, and I find a better way is just putting them in a Ziploc bag or in an organza bag so that they don't spill everywhere. And then when they get it, they can tip it into their bowl. And adding a bottle of essential oil to it makes it a really nice gift. And you can get these again. I've got a link on the website, but I've noticed Target in Australia has had some really cute little bowls, wooden bowls as well, and they're only like $6 or $7, and you've got that Himalayan pink salt and a nice bottle of essential oil, and it's a really nice gift that can be used every day. Christmas scent candles. Now, we all know how bad candles are for us, and we really shouldn't be using them, and a better way is to use your diffuser. But these ones are the next best thing. So you get your sheet of beeswax, you get your wick, roll it up. Before you do, your wick. You soak your wick in whatever aroma or essential oil that you're going to use, and you could use Christmas spirits, cinnamon bark, peppermint, thieves, myrrh, tangerine, whatever reminds you of Christmas. Lay it out, roll them up, you got your candle. Again, you could make a couple, join them together, get a bit of hessian or some nice ribbons and wrap around, and you've got a really lovely gift. It's also one you can do any time of the year. You could soak the wick in lavender and get some lavender flowers or lavender buds. And when you've got your sheet of beeswax laid out, sprinkle some of the lavender buds on before you roll it up. And then that actually it makes it look really pretty, as well as giving extra aroma. It's something you can do all year round. diffuser ornaments are great to do with the kids. So time with friends and family and making wonderful meals and giving to charities and Christmas caroling and decorating your home. Here are a few of the activities that make this time of year so special. So you can enhance your holiday decorating by diffusing holiday oil recipes or adding certain oils to clay ornaments. So enhance a holiday get-together by placing several drops of essential oil onto a cotton ball, and you can wipe along a cooled light bulb or lamp, and the aroma of essential oil will fill the air as the bulbs begin to warm up. So these diffuser ornaments, you can use air-dried clay or, as it says in there, the oven-baked clay. But this one I find really good. So it's air-dried. Depending on how thick you roll it out, it will take 24 to 48 hours to dry out, but it saves cooking them in your oven if you don't want to do that. So you just roll them out, use all your Christmas cookie cutters to make the shapes, put a hole at the top so you can thread some string through, and then when they're all dried out, they're great to add a couple of drops of your favourite essential oil and your home's smelling beautiful. Again, really great things to get the kids to help you with, or to give away as gifts as well. And if you don't want to use the oven baked or the air dried clay, you can always make salt dough ornaments, and they work exactly the same way. Just they take a bit longer in the oven to cook, and yeah, you could bag some of these up with a bottle of your favourite essential oil, and you've got a lovely stocking stuffer or gift for friends, family, and teachers. Now, this is a really good one for any female would love this. And it's really hard sometimes for those people who have everything. What do you buy them? So the perfect gift varies from person to person for this friend, that family member. And by the time you've chosen the perfect presents and done the shopping for everyone on your list, you might as well have made the gifts yourself. And come to think of it, it might be more fun that way. So one thing any DIY enthusiast will tell you is that handmade items mean so much more when given as gifts. So we're going to go over a few recipes that might become hits with your family and friends, and here's one to get you started. So it's really easy. Just put it in add them to a 5 ml roller bottle with some castor oil. And the carrier oil is vital to really condition the lashes and give them the extra boost that they need. And then you just apply a little bit to your finger, and then just put it as close to the lash line as you can without getting it in your eyes. And just bear in mind, as it warms up on your body, it might run a bit, so you don't need very much at all. That's the good thing about it too. Just like essential oils, a little goes a long way. So who wouldn't appreciate receiving a gift allowing them to have the best soak in a bath ever? And this is so simple to make. So it's perfect for so many members of your family or friends. Just add a nice handmade label with instructions, use some twine to tie onto the jar, and you've got the perfect gift. You can also provide the raw ingredients, add a mason jar and bottle of your favourite essential oil instructions, and they could make it themselves. Here's another good one to get the kids or the grandkids to help you with. So, just wooden pegs. You can get wooden pegs, and from the craft shop, you can get all these nice little wooden or cork shapes. So get the kids to decorate the pegs, and then you can just drop the essential oils onto them. You can put them on the vent of in your car, and there you go. Another good idea is you can give them to guys when they're traveling. When they're going to hotel rooms, it's all really smelly. You can put it on the aircon vent. Just have to remember to take it with you though. And they can add a nice drop of oil and get rid of the yucky smell in the hotel rooms. So another great one to for the kids to help you with. Do you know someone that would love a beautiful toxic face-free serum to help support blemishes? So add a beautiful label to your bottle so they know what's in it. And you can either purchase labels that you can write on with a permanent marker, or ones that you can print off, and Officeworks in Australia has a really great range. You can also make one for all skin types using the grapeseed oil and about 10 drops of copaiba, lavender and frankincense essential oil. And that's just a beautiful one for all skin types. So again, really lovely gift. So if you know a gardener in the family and they always come in with dirty hands and then they have lots of trouble getting the dirt off their hands, then this is the perfect gift for them. So it's a lovely hand scrub to help get rid of all the dirt from their time in the garden. And again, just after the moulds are set, put them in a nice glass jar, put a nice ribbon on it, another perfect gift. Now, here's a really good one for the little people in our lives. So, don't forget about the young ones. They love homemade things as well. And all kids love Play-Doh. And homemade Play-Doh is so quick and easy, and it's so much better for the little ones without all the stuff that's added into the bought ones. And you can make batches of different colours or leave the colouring until the Play-Doh is cooled down slightly, divide it into smaller amounts, and then add the essential oil and colouring at the same time. This is really good. It has a really good shelf life. If you put it in a plastic bag or into a container, sealed container, keep it in the fridge and it'll last for weeks. And the kids love it. Sugar scrub cubes. So speaking of excellent Christmas gifts for the beauty enthusiast on your list, try these sugar scrubs. They're great for exfoliating the skin and they help to moisturize dry skin. So really good for the body, this one. It's a body exfoliant. So the recipe allows you to use just the right amount. So sometimes you get body scrubs and you try and undo it in the shower and you get water in and then it doesn't last as long because the water makes it go off. Whereas these, you can just take out one cube, take it in with you into the shower, give it a scrub, and you're not wasting any of it. So yeah, these would be popular with any of the ladies on your list. Bath melts. So do you have someone on your list that could do with a little bit of pampering? Then these bath melts are the answer. And you'll find that these are amazingly fun to make, and there are many different mold shapes you can use from some added creativity. There's so many different mold shapes out there now. So yeah, some really nice shea butter and cocoa butter and raw organic honey. So you can just imagine how good that is for your body. Lots of pampering happening there. And one for the guys. So we haven't forgotten about the guys. This one can be used as an aftershave or as a beard oil. So it can be used to soften and moisturise the facial hair, or it can be used to soothe the skin after shaving. So it's the perfect gift for any man on your list this year. So I know a few people that could do with this one. And a lip balm. No matter where you are in the world, if you're in summer like we will be in Christmas, and you're out in the sun and the wind, then your lips get really dry. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and it's cold and windy, your lips get really dry. So no matter where you are, this one is really good. It can help prevent those dry, chafing lips, and it makes a great gift or stocking stuffer for anyone on your list. And again, I've put some links to where you can get some really cute little lip balm containers that you can make these in. And a sugar lip scrub. So pair this with the lip balm, perfect gift. So they can scrub the lips first, get rid of any dry bits, and then follow up with the soothing lip balm. Really nice gift combination. Now, once a year, we look forward to newsletters and cards from friends and family all around the country and all around the world. And this tradition allows us to feel connected to those we love, no matter how near or far they are. Let your friends and family experience your warm holiday wishes with an aromatic touch by adding essential oils to your Christmas greeting cards. Just add 1 to 3 drops of essential oil to a cotton ball and place the cotton ball in a sealed plastic bag and store it overnight with your Christmas cards. And you can also do this with your wrapping paper. But be sure to not let the cotton ball touch the material, so you may end up with an oil stain or discoloration. So 2 favourite oils to add to your Christmas greetings are the Idaho Balsam Fir and the Northern Lights Black Spruce. And just, yeah, so they just make them, imagine the lucky postman who gets to deliver these as well. You'll have a nice aroma hit. So we all love decorating our homes and filling it with the aromas that remind us of all things Christmas. You know, pine trees, candy canes, gingerbread, orange, citrus, cinnamon. It all reminds us of Christmas. So sometimes we need some aromas to help us relax, calm, and survive the holiday season. So everything's just go, go, go. And sometimes we just need something to chill us down. So Christmas music, some twinkling lights, and the gift of family and friends. It really is the most special time of the year. So if you're wishing you could fill your home with the fresh scent of a pine forest, then try these 12 days of Christmas diffuser blends. While I can't promise a white Christmas when you try these diffuser recipes, I can guarantee they'll make your home smell festive for the holiday season. So get your phone cameras or pen and paper ready, or remember they'll be on the website after this. So we're going to go off to grandmother's house. So over the river and through the woods to diffusing bliss you go. This oil blend smells like a frost-covered pine forest. Mittens and coats are optional. Dasher and Dancer. So if a sleigh ride with Santa is on your bucket list, you'll love this seasonal diffuser recipe. The smells of citrus, tea tree, and spruce with a dash of peppermint will have you feeling like Kris Kringle's co-pilot on Christmas Eve. Oh, Tannenbaum. While decorating your tree can take hours, filling your home with that fresh evergreen scent takes mere seconds. Try this blend here for that amazing Christmas tree scent without all the work. And the Christmas spirit oil is just beautiful. It's such a lovely aroma. Winter Wonderland. So you don't have to live where it snows to feel like you're walking in a winter wonderland. A Christmas essential oil diffuser recipe like this one will have you and your loved ones dreaming by the fire in no time. It's very, very nice mix, that one. Candy canes and silver lanes. It wouldn't be Christmas without classic candy cane. We love its festive red and white stripes that burst with delightful peppermint flavour. So try this diffuser blend for a calorie-free way to enjoy the nostalgia of this favourite holiday candy. So Lisa, I've just seen your message there about the shea butter. I've got a link to some, you can get them on Amazon. So if you go to the recipe on the website, there's a link there that can show you where to get some from. So yeah, it's a great one to try. Better Not Pout. This delicious essential oil diffuser blend brings the comforting scent of holiday goodies to the air. Sweet citruses and warm spices smell like your favourite bakery. Whether you decide to actually bake is entirely up to you. There's nothing like the Christmas joy in a child's letter to Santa. Bring that happiness into your home with a diffuser blend that combines the brightness of citrus, the fresh scent of a forest, and a warm floral aroma to keep things cozy. You'll be shouting out with glee once you try this diffuser blend. Diffuse this blend of Christmas essential oils and you might become as famous as the red-nosed reindeer himself. Another really beautiful aroma. Haul out the holly because we need a little Christmas. As you deck your halls, don't forget to deck your home with the scents of the holiday season. That gingerbread man is mighty quick. So for the teachers of us here, we do remember that story very well. And while you may not be able to catch the cookie, you can catch that fantastic gingerbread scent with this holiday spice-filled diffuser recipe. Let those sugar plums keep dancing as you diffuse this sweet-smelling holiday essential oil blend. I promise I won't judge you for diffusing it every day from now until next Christmas. It's that good. I love peppermint and orange or peppermint and tangerine. I diffuse that a lot. And the addition of the cinnamon bark is just really, really good. And make sure to remember the most important gift of Christmas. Keep the reason for the season at the centre of your thoughts by filling your home with the cozy scents of frankincense, myrrh, and warm spices. And here's just a few extra ones, just in case you wanted to start diffusing early before the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, home bake is always good. And yep, lemongrass and frankincense are great ones to diffuse no matter what time of the year it is. So here's just another one for the home. It's a great DIY to spritz your rooms to bring that Christmas joy. And it's really simple to make. So anytime you need a bit of a lift, shake your bottle well and spritz the room. Other oils you could use, peppermint. So I diffuse peppermint essential oil during the holiday evenings for a fresh aroma, and it just uplifts the holiday spirit. Cinnamon bark essential oil with complementary oils to keep things smelling festive and fresh during the holidays. And I love diffusing Christmas spirit to spark a sense of the nostalgia during the Christmas holidays. So here's just some great ideas and stocking stuffer ideas. So if you're looking for some little things to add to your stockings, there's so many little things that you can get. There's the lip balm. So if you don't want to make them yourself, there's some amazing 4 different flavors. Got lavender, cinnamon, grapefruit, and vanilla mint. So they're really, really nice on your lips, those ones. There's beautiful soaps in different flavors. There's coconut lime body butter, really cute little travel pack, and some roll-ons. Be great ideas to stock into stuffings. Stuff into stockings. And for the cook in your life, as I mentioned before, there's some 37 oils in the culinary range. So why not grab a few bottles for the cook in your life? It's such a great range, and all are approved in the culinary range to be used in your cooking to be ingested. So some of the recipes above use the wolfberries, and I mentioned the wolfberries before. These are also amazing on cereals, and on your smoothie bowls or in salads, and they're so good for you also. So you really should be trying them. And the Ningxia Red supplements an energy and whole body support in a sachet or a bottle. And this is something that's really worth trying, would make a great gift for anyone who needs an energy boost. So for the woman in your life, my absolute pick for the woman in your life would be Progressence Phyto Plus. Where's my camera? There it is. So I was once told a while ago that every female from the time they start their period should be using this. And all you do is apply 1 drop onto your wrist, give it a rub, and do that morning and night. And it just makes you feel calmer and more balanced. And I make sure I never run out of that one. And I've also got it for the girls in my life as well. But there's so many other beautiful products you could give the woman in your life. Another favourite of mine is the Mirror hair oil. You can put it on wet or dry hair. It's great. Just adds a bit of moisture into your hair. So especially if you've been out in the sun a lot or swimming a lot, it's really good on your hair. And the Wolfberry eye cream, and that's amazing. And a lot of people don't know that Young Living also have a makeup range, and their lipsticks and the mascara and things are just amazing. I haven't delved into all of it. I'm still in the process of switching and ditching. And my next thing is to get the foundations, which I desperately need. But the things I've tried, I absolutely love. So there's so many things there that any woman in your life would love. And for the men in your life, they're not forgotten as well. There's so many essential oils and blends that are perfect for the men, including the Shootran, the clarity and energy. They're great ones that my husband absolutely loves diffusing. He's got them on his desk and diffuses them when he needs a bit of clarity and energy. Brain Power, Valor, just to name a few. But they also have a whole men's care range. It's got body wash, aftershave, soap, shave cream, and a beard oil. And they're all toxin-free, all plant-based, natural products, because the men in our lives deserve the best too. And the Cool Azul sports gel and peppermint oil would be great additions for the sporty man or woman in your life. So don't forget the kids. The ultimate in cuteness is the Feather the Owl diffuser. He's just gorgeous. And a little hint, Young Living Australia are having a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas sale. So starting from tomorrow, Feather the Owl is going to be available, and I think he's on special. So keep an eye out for that. But what kid wouldn't love getting into bed and having the diffuser going to help them calm and get to sleep? And the Kids Sense essential oils are great ideas. You've got Genius, Kids Care, Refresh, Sleepy Eyes, and Tummy Guys. And they're all perfect for kids and can be diffused or diluted and applied topically. And there's lots of places just like on us that you can add them. But for kids, one of the perfect places to apply oils is the bottom of their feet. Especially before bedtime. So great ideas there for the kids. And for the seniors in your life, let's not forget them. There's so many oils that can help the elderly people. Your lavender, Roman chamomile, orange, tangerine, lemon, eucalyptus, and grapefruit. The essential oils are perfect, but there's also a range of roll-ons. So it would save them having to blend them and put them in roller bottles and that. They're just ready for them to go. So they're a great idea for older people as well. Breathe Again, Deep Relief, Peace and Calming, Stress Away, Tranquil. So yeah, they're great ones. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of there's all the tips and tricks and ideas and things you can make and cook and gifts you can give. But friends don't let friends join Young Living or reorder without telling them about the rewards program. It's the one thing many members say they wish they had known about earlier. So I'm going to tell you before you even get started. There are two ways to order once you become a member, and I'll tell you how to become a member next. But I just want to make sure that you know about Essential Rewards because you'll have the opportunity to order your starter kit on Essential Rewards. The most cost-effective way to support your health on a regular basis is to order through Essential Rewards. So a monthly subscription program with lots of perks. You get to choose what comes inside your box and when it processes. So you can leave it as it is or change it up every month. It's up to you. Your Essential Rewards subscription unlocks priority processing for shipping. It's limited to one Essential Rewards order per month, but you can order standard orders on top of that. Minimum order of 50 PV product value. You can still order additional items for a quick order if needed. You get discounted shipping. You earn Essential Rewards points towards future orders and the percent back increases with time. And loyalty gifts every 3 months for the first year, then once a year thereafter. And to be eligible to earn the loyalty gifts, your Essential Rewards order must be a minimum of 100 PV though. And you get freebies starting at 145 PV order total. So depending on how much you spend, there's different levels that you can get freebies each month. You get access to exclusive discounted bundles, and it qualifies you to receive referral bonus money for helping friends enroll. So if there are any gifts there, what products from the Christmas class would you like to try first? So hopefully this class is showing you a little bit about how easy it can be to incorporate essential oils into your everyday life. whether it's in your cooking, diffusing, or creating your own do-it-yourself products and gifts. If you're like me and ready to say no to all the dangers of the toxins we commonly find in many of today's personal and gift products, the Premium Starter Kit from Young Living is here for you. This kit is by far the best value when starting your oil journey. The graphic here shows the Australian Premium Starter Kit, and different countries may have slightly different things in, but they're very similar. So if you want to know what's in the kit in your country, then just contact me and I can help you out. So you'll get 12 different oils for diffusing and using in your everyday life. You can apply them topically. Some of them are from the culinary range, so you can also use them in your cooking. And you also get other goodies that Young Living offers. And some of the oils we've talked about today come in this kit. And it also comes with a high-end diffuser. So you'll be able to start creating some amazing diffuser blends the moment your starter kit arrives. And the diffuser also has a candle flicker as one of its light options. So now you can even keep the pretty ebb and flow of fiery Christmas glow without putting yourself or your family at risk from toxic candles. It's truly the best of every world. It's the best way to have an awesome and healthy home is to get the Premium Starter Kit. It's discounted by almost 60%, and it will set you up with your own Young Living membership to receive 24% off the retail price of all products on all future orders. So that's it. I just wanted to thank you so much for coming to this class and for investing the time to learn more about how to use these amazing plant-based, all-natural products to create a healthier home at Christmas time. So hopefully you have some great recipe ideas and some great craft and do-it-yourself ideas, as well as some great gift ideas. Your family and friends deserve health and wellness, and I want to see you achieve it. So remember, if there were any recipes you'd like, check out the website. And if you have any questions, please contact me. I'm going to stop the recording now and stop sharing my screen. And then I can check all of the messages and see if there's any questions.